If your man is bold enough to tell you, are you going to accept him for who he is or not? So what do you
Mhm.
prefer? Do you prefer him to let you know that he is cheating, or you don't want to know at all? Like, this is very difficult, you know.
Yeah, I think it can be an uncomfortable
Either way
conversation.
is so
Yeah.
comfortable.
Mm, I don't know. I think most women they say they want to know,
Right.
but I think a lot of times they don't really want to know.
And some women, they'll be
You
like,
know.
if you do it, I'll also do it.
Yeah.
At that
Yeah.
point, I feel like you are not like hurting the man, but you are hurting yourself instead.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how you value yourself.
right.
Some people just see sex as a pleasure thing, like.
Mm,
But I think when a woman gives herself to a man, it's a little bit more deeper.
right, true.
You know, when you
Mm-hmm,
because when a woman gives her body to a man,
mm-hmm,
it's way more involved as far as like emotions and stuff like that. And then,
mm-hmm.
I think it's easier for men to kind of detach from like once they have sex with a woman
Yeah.
and they climax,
Mm-hmm,
then they kind of come back to reality. And then, but women to even get to the point to where they want to have sex with a man, they have to be mentally stimulated and
mm-hmm.
emotionally
And
stimulated.
then
That
physically.
means they're more invested,
Right.
so that's why it's more of a risk as far as like a woman giving herself to a man when she's
Mm.
already in a relationship because what if she likes the second option
Hmm.
more, you know? I think men kind of have an easier time compartmentalizing
Right.
two women or more than one woman when it comes to sex. But, you know,
Mm.
it just depends. Now, women will do it. Women will, some men are okay with their woman having another person sexually or
In
another
that case,
partner.
that is like open
Yeah,
marriage.
that's like poly. I would say that's more poly.
Wow.
But if all parties are in the know, it's ethical non-monogamy, and
I mean, to some
you know,
people, it makes sense to them because why would I be exclusive and you be out there sleeping with multiple women or
yeah,
stuff?
some
So,
some people see it that way, and
mm-hmm,
um, and that's fine too. But
right.
me personally, I can casually date somebody like that, but I wouldn't want to share my wife with another man.
You would or you
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't. No, I
So you
would.
want me to be exclusive and you be out there? Mm.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, why would I marry a woman,
All right.
dedicate and commit myself to a woman
Mm-hmm,
on all levels,
mm-hmm.
right? And then risk it by saying, okay, you can go out and have sex with another man if you want to at some point. I think it's more of a risk for a man to allow his woman to do that. If you're married to her now, if you were just casually dating, then I mean,
Whatever you want
you
to
can do
do.
what you want, but I wouldn't marry a woman and say, yeah, I'm willing to share her with another man. It's like,
Right.
why am I marrying you at that point? Because
Right.
like I said, when women get to the point to where they want to have sex with a man, they
Mm-hmm.
might leave you for the other guy at that point.
Right.
So for me, I personally wouldn't want that.
This is indeed like
Yeah.
a difficult topic. Like,
But people need to be real with themselves
right.
and have those uncomfortable conversations. Um,
Most of the times, I think it's the men. Some men, they will not say nothing. Like, they will not even
yeah,
open up to their
yeah,
fiancé, their girlfriends before they become like a couple. They will never say it.
yeah. I
You
mean,
know.
some people think, if the person doesn't see or hear anything,
Hmm.
then if they're not in the know,
Of course, that one is very
like
common in
ignorance is
Africa.
bliss. It's like, oh, if you
Yeah,
don't know,
it's
so
very common in Africa. It will be hard for an African man, at least from my side, like a Ghanaian, to
mm,
tell the wife that I have a side chick or I want to have a side chick. It's not common. They will rather
mm,
sneak and then cheat on you than to say it. I
mm,
don't know. I think it's society and also it's because of the culture difference
mm,
and then religion as
mm,
well. So
mm.
it makes it hard for them to say it. So
Yeah,
most men in Ghana, married men in Ghana, are cheating on their wives.
but
For me,
I think that's more problematic
mm,
because it makes women think that all men are that way
right.
when you're not communicating and telling the woman, who you really are.
Right.
And then they kind of put all men in a box and say, oh, he's going to cheat on me, this. Well, let me tell you, most men, if they had the opportunity or if they could cheat,
They will.
they probably would sexually. They probably, but a lot of guys, to be honest, a lot of average dudes is not really getting the opportunities like that.
Well,
A certain caliber guy might, if he has like the looks, the money, the resources, if
Right.
he just has that about him, but if he can attract multiple women, then he's probably going to exercise those options. But the average dude who's not making that much money, his looks are average, his height is average, his body type is average, he's not really, unless he's trying really hard to get out there. And
there is another thing that I've noticed in my society from where I come from, like Ghana. Most of the men who cheat, most of them, the married men who cheat, they intend not to treat their wife like
right,
they just treat them anyhow.
Kind of forget about their,
they don't know how.
about
I
their
think
wives,
that is why most women have problems, because some men, when they start cheating, they ignore the house.
Neglect the house.
They neglect the house. There are certain things they don't do, and then they don't respect. Some even bring the side chick to the house, their matrimonial home, which is very wrong, So it depends on how it depends about how you go about it. And one thing I've noticed in this country too, people don't even want their men to cheat at all. I mean, who wants that?
Well, yeah, in America, I think men have been, what they say, emasculated in a way, because men are scared to be their true selves. Like they don't, it's all about, they're worried about how their optics are going to look.
Yeah.
Like how the women are going to perceive them, instead of just being honest. Be a man, be who you are.
Right.
That's your nature. If that's who you are, be that.
Be who you are from the start.
Yeah, and women need to understand most men are like that, but we suppress it for the woman. So I don't think it's very realistic for a woman to get with a man and say, "Oh, you're only going to have eyes for me."
Right.
I don't think it's realistic. I think they're lying to themselves.
If the man is going to do it, like cheat on me, I don't want anything to change around the house. That doesn't mean you should go and do it. I'm just using it as an example, like I don't want anything to change around the house.
Right.
Do whatever you've been doing, continue. Don't some people,
if you can barely take care of or maintain or keep one woman happy, I would say don't try to go out and get another one.
Oh, we have so many men, they want to have multiple women, but they don't know how to manage them.
If you can't manage that, if you don't have the capacity, then I think that's a bad idea, and that will blow up in your face as a man.
Right.
There's ways to do it properly. At the end of the day, somebody's still going to get jealous and somebody's still going to be unhappy. No relationship is perfect, right?
Right.
But I think it's all about just communication and being honest and giving the woman the opportunity to say, oh, I want to deal with that, or I don't want to deal with that.
Right.
And you can go from there. But that's something that should be talked about at the very beginning of a relationship, even before you guys get physically involved.
Yeah. And even if you're not able to talk about it from the beginning, at some point, if you feel like you want to have multiple women, at least be honest or tell your partner, let your partner know that this is how I'm feeling. I know it's very uncomfortable conversation, but sometimes you need to have it. But
and to be honest, I think a lot of women are okay with it, even if they don't want to admit it, because
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, because most guys
are you okay with it?
Most guys that are in relationships, they tend to attract more women when they're in relationships. There's a bunch of single men out here that would love to be faithful and be with one woman, but a lot of guys don't get the opportunity to. Women tend to go after certain type of men,
right?
But that certain type of guy is attracting also more women too. So women tend to want to be with men that can attract women. That's something about them that can attract women. They're attractive. So if you see these guys out here and they got more than one woman, that they're probably doing something right, or they probably got something going for them that they can do that. So women just have to be more realistic about what a man is, like, how is his mentality. And I think a lot of times people get caught up in a fairy tale way of thinking, a fairy tale way of how relationships should be. you know, they're not realistic. And to be honest, women be doing it too. Women, I think women are cheating.
No way.
Women are cheating just
No,
as much or on par
married
as men
women?
nowadays.
No, it's not common.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Is it common? No,
Yes.
no, it isn't.
Don't be naive to it. It's happening.
A babe, come on.
Yes. So
Okay, me, I'm
we live in a
African.
new day and age.
I come from Ghana.
2026.
It's not
You
common.
in America.
Even
You in America.
even
You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different here.
okay,
Like,
because
women do their thing.
from my side, it's just if you take 10 men, it will be like 2% of them that will see a married woman with a ring that they will approach that woman.
Yeah. But I think
It's
that's
not
why
common.
men and women are different with how they think and what they're attracted to. When a woman see a married man, she's thinking, oh, he's pre-selected already. He has something about him that he's responsible.
Right.
He knows how to take care of a woman. He can take
Right.
care of a family. You know, he's a father. Like, you know, they see value in that. But when a man sees a woman that's married already, we might not be as attracted to that because we like, okay, that man already put a seed in you. That man has already, you guys have already shared DNA. You guys, in conclusion, I think the question would be, are women okay with their husband or their significant other to have a side chick or a side piece if they're honest about it from the very beginning? And would you be okay with that? Like, do you think it's problematic? Would you ever be open to something like that? Because I think it's becoming more of a hot topic. And I think people are starting to be more open about it. So it's definitely something to think about. And I promote honesty. I promote being real, being yourself. And we promote relationships and we promote family. So if you guys can't communicate with each other, why are you together? You know? You know, you have to touch on uncomfortable topics.
Right.
You know, so yeah, just something we kind of had on our minds. We just wanted to talk about it with you guys. So, you know, it's a hot topic. So
Right.
we just wanted to touch on that with you guys and
Right.
have a conversation. We're going to put out more videos like this too, where we kind of we touch on topics that I think are kind of controversial, but
Right.
kind of geared toward more relationship type stuff and engaging with people, but at the same time, trying to come up with healthy solutions too.
Right.
So, yeah, be on the lookout for us. You know, it's the Elbers journey. We love sharing our lives with you guys. We appreciate you. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. You know, we're trying to get our channel up to 1K.
1K.
So 1K subs.
Yes.
So please help us with that. All right. All right, guys. Take care. We out.